What's up, Hillbilly W.O.P here, out doing another flipper. I don't know if you saw the short, but we got a flipper. We got a Nissan Altima, 2011 Nissan Altima here. And I'll do a little walk around for you, but she's not the prettiest, but we got an oil change done on her today. She had a bad alternator. That was the short that we did. And we'll show you around and see what we got to do to clean her up. But she does run and drive good, no check engine lights, so yeah, just working on her right now. Like I said, cleaning her up. That's probably the dirtiest part of this car, other than dings and the dents, which is pretty much expected. But if I open this door here, excuse me, with my camera work, that is not the best. So we got to get this cleaned up. Hey, well, another day at the Altima flip. Now I went down to the pull apart. As you can tell, I just got a new taillight put in it. Got some trim pieces at the pull apart, and we got one hubcap. Now I wish I would have got two, because two are pretty bad, but one's better than none. So just kind of cleaning up. Yesterday I cleaned up the inside. Let me show you what it looks like. Well, the inside is getting better. Yesterday, I know that those are just marks on the seat. Can't get out. They've worn itself in there. But got a lot of sticky stuff out of here. I don't know why this dash is so sticky, other than they probably used Armor All, and that's a bad thing to use on your dash, because that'll make it really, really sticky eventually. Yeah, back seat's pretty good. It's pretty cleaned up back there. One of the things that I do got to work on, that I'm procrastinating and figuring out what to do here, is make this dent just a little bit better. I was at the pull apart. They do have a trunk lid if I really wanted to go that route, but I mean, the rest of this car is not so pretty, so what am I really doing here? All right, so today we are going to try to put some motor mounts on the flip car, the Altima. So we can see here, these motor mounts do not look good. You really can't see that one too good, but it's not even on there. So there's a couple there, one at the bottom and one in the transmission area. A few things I got to take off here to get to the actual mount. So the power steering reservoir and the coolant reservoir here. And then we'll start trying to get this off here. Well, you can see why we changed these now. So we got one successfully in there. That's a torque motor mount. It was a son of a gun getting it in there. I may have done my own little fabrication to get it in there. You don't see that though, you know. Anyways, we're gonna get this one out next. We got to take this big bracket off and work around this AC line. I don't know if we got to get this reservoir out. It's not hard to get out. I'll take it out just to have more space. All right, well, things are dying. I mean, my phone, my earbuds, all that stuff. But look at that, two new motor mounts in there. Now, pro tip for you, if you're replacing this one and this one, make sure you take that one off, because there's a bolt way back there that you got to get to that was put that one on, and then I had to take it off and yada yada. So pro tip there. So anyways, we're going over here now to this side of the engine where the transmission mount lies underneath this air box. So we got to get the air box out. All righty, well, we got the transmission mount. Thank goodness I can talk. I mean, this has been a long process here, but you got to get everything lined up. You got to jack up the transmission just a little tiny bit, and you got to get everything lined up. So, well, today I got out here, and it's supposed to get nasty later, so kind of touched up a couple things, made sure some of the bolts were tight from yesterday's job, put on a new hubcap. Yeah, zip tied the bumper on a little better, and right now I'm going around and touching up little chips. Now this sounds stupid because this car is not the prettiest to begin with, but just a few chips here and there kind of cover up some of the battle scars, I guess, that this car has gone through. Later on, we're going to hopefully do the control arm, keep our fingers crossed, but I'll continue on here with making my little marks on the car, making it look a little bit better. You ever wonder why we really don't got much video of actually when we're doing work? Because we're doing it a lot of times in the dark too.
Yeah.
And Johnny did come over, like I said earlier in the last part, that we got this control on. We got the other one out, thank goodness. We're putting the new one in. I didn't film a whole lot. Anything you want to add to how fun this is, Johnny?
I'm about to go back to prostituting.
Exactly.
At least some of them like to cuddle after they fucked me.
Yeah, it's nice. Well, we're going to get this bad boy hopefully back in. We got to line up these bolts, which is fun. Gosh, we got the control arm in.
Almost there. One more.
This is how you get it in, by the way.
Bam.
Bam.
That one's lined up.
All right, so we ended up not filming everything because, you know, again, running out of time and doing this stuff is really hard. But let's go over what we got out of the car, what we paid for the car, all that good stuff. So we ended up paying for the car about $500. We ended up putting in total with the car purchase around $1,070, and we ended up selling it for $2,500. So that gave us $1,430 of profit, which is pretty good for a little flip, you know. And I think she came out pretty nice. I don't know, you guys tell me what you think. Remember to like and subscribe. A lot of work goes into these videos. I know I don't get to always film everything, but I greatly appreciate y'all, and you have a good one.